Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Get To It Home Tips and Tricks series. Today I'm going to scare you just a little bit. I'm going to talk to you about your garage doors and could they be a killer for your children, so stay tuned. Today we're going to talk about your garage door opener or closer, whichever you prefer. I don't think there's really a particular name for it. Some sites you go to, they say door closer, some of them say door opener. Most of the time I say door opener because it helps you open the door. It'd be easy for you to shut it on your own, but raising it is the problem. So this is a typical setup, overhead track. This is a chain drive, some of them are belt drives now, but they all basically work the same. This is your spring that helps you raise your door when you're raising it manually or when your garage door is open, because it takes a little of the pressure off the weight of the door on the closer or opener. So that's very important. Make sure that thing's always in one piece. Sometimes you see a little gap in it, that means the spring is broken and the door could fall. Here's one of your main safety features right here. You see the little green light on here. This is your sensor lights. There's one on both sides of the door in the same place. They shouldn't be over 6 or 8 inches high. That's to keep kids from trying to get under them and getting caught in them. So I'm going to show you some of the things about it. They actually have 2 safety features on here. One is the safety lights I just showed you. The other is the down pressure. When the door is coming down, if it hits anything, is restricted on the way down, it will reverse and come back up. And I'm going to show you the way we test these. Let me raise this door back up. And the thing, you know, if you had a card, you pulled the car part of the way in here and didn't get all the way in, and you straddled those back lights where they were blocked, those sensor lights, it could come down the door, come down on your car and tear up your car and tear up your door also if it didn't reverse. So the way the manufacturer recommends you test them is to lay a 2x4 down here. Most of the doors, I've tested thousands of them during my home inspections career, and most of the doors have enough slack in them that a lot of times the manufacturer's test is to lay 1.5 inches there, but I found that a lot of doors have some slack in them, so a lot of times they won't reverse when they hit. So we're going to see what this one does here. Sometimes I have to stand the 2x4 up on its edge just like that. So let's try it the other way. It's got just enough slack that it doesn't pick that up. So let's turn it around and stand it up this way and see how that does. So you see it reverses like it's supposed to. Now the other way you want to test is you want to test your sensor lights, and the way you do that is just simply block those when it's coming down. I usually just take my foot, you know, stick it across there, and you see it comes back up. So we see both those sensors are working right. The other thing I want to show you is about not letting your children be around these doors when they're being operated on, and I'm going to show you that right now. There's so many pinch points on these doors. I'll show you one right here. You see these hoses. Can you imagine a kid be standing here with their fingers hooked in that door like they like to do, or sticking them up here and that door come back up? And I'm going to show you what it'll do right here. I'm going to use this weenie. I got a pencil stuck through it so you can see what it would do to, you know, imagine a child's little finger stuck in there, and then you go to raise that garage door up, and you can see what it does. We do that in the same way if they were to have their little fingers in this side and it started up. You can see it wouldn't be good on their little fingers. Just tear them up or tear them off. So, so be sure you don't let your little kids play around these doors right while they're being operated on. Check on them, keep your hands on them, keep them in the car, because these are really dangerous things when they're not working right, or when the kids are around them. Sometimes they just hook their hand in here and it comes up and the roller catches them and pinches their finger. So be sure and watch your children. Don't let them play with the doors. Don't let them operate the door closers. So hope that helps right there. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope that gives you a better understanding of the dangers of garage door, especially to your children. So be sure that everything's working right. When we come back, I'm going to show you some maintenance tips on the next video following this one. So be sure to stay tuned. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, and be sure, if you hadn't already subscribed to our channel, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Doesn't cost anything. It helps us out, it helps us keep going. These are manufacturer's tips. I've been doing home inspections. I've been in 2 different continuing education classes that LiftMaster taught. So where I got my hat. So understand these things. If you got a pretty new garage door opener, be sure to read the manufacturer's instructions and follow them as close as possible. If you're thinking about putting in a new one, look at the ones with the best safety devices. This one that I've got here actually has a battery backup in it, so if the power's off, you can still raise the garage door with your remote control. So check them out. Check out our other channels. We've got multiple other channels on home tips and tricks around the house. And come back and join us on the next video, and I'll show you some maintenance tips that keep your garage door operating safely and properly and last you a lot longer. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.